Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. I hope your weekend was great. Today is August 8th. I have this full week before we start back to school, so trying to do the last preparations and all that good stuff. So remember to be in prayer for all the teachers, all the staff, all the students that are preparing to go back to school. Some already have gone back to school. So just be in prayer for them, as they get a new year started, that they just are able to make those connections with their students, that kids are able to, mesh back into the routine of school without too much chaos and all that good stuff. So be in prayer for students, staff, faculty, admin, the whole 9 yards. Today's title is Spill It. It says, now there were some Greeks among those who went up to worship at the festival. They came to Philip, who was from Bethsaida in Galilee, with a request. Sir, they said, we would like to see Jesus. That is John 12, verses 20 and 21. It says, Greece is a long way from Israel, but the Greeks mentioned in John 12 had made the lengthy trip to be at a Jewish festival in Jerusalem. They were curious enough about what the Jews believed about God to go to their festival. So it's safe to assume that they were spiritually thirsty. Somehow they had heard about Jesus. When they found out that Philip knew Jesus personally, they asked him if he could arrange for them to meet Jesus. So if you lived back in then and you knew someone that knew Jesus personally, would you not want to go ask them, hey, can I meet Jesus? I experienced that with who my grandfather is a lot of times. They're like, hey, can you get me an opportunity to meet Jimmy? And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But if I knew someone that personally knew Jesus, like if I lived back then and I knew somebody that personally knew Jesus, you best believe I'm going to say, hey, can you get me a personal meeting, please? That would be awesome. If you are serious about your relationship with Jesus, it probably isn't a secret. It is quite possible that kids at your school know you go to church on Sundays or to youth group. That's a good thing. If they ask you to introduce them to Jesus, well, that's an even better thing. With that in mind, start thinking about what you would say to someone who asks you about the Lord. You could start with something simple. Maybe you could invite that person to church. Philip went to his friend Andrew because Philip wasn't quite sure what to say to the Greeks. Start asking the Lord to make some of your classmates curious about your faith and for wisdom about where you should go for answers you don't know. So one of my biggest blessings in life was having teachers growing up that were faith-believing teachers, right? That were Christ-following teachers. And one of my best ones came whenever I was a junior in high school. It was the first time I met her. It was actually her first year at my school. And throughout that junior year, we just got really close. And she's one that still, to this day, I'm able to call on for advice, for encouragement, for prayer. Finding those people that you can go to that are going to build you up spiritually are so, so important. But I like what it said about if you're serious about your relationship with Jesus, it probably isn't a secret. Our relationship with Jesus should not be a secret. We are blessed to live in a nation that we can share our faith openly. We don't have to worry. We don't have to, look behind us and make sure nobody is overhearing us in fear of getting reprimanded, really, for sharing our faith. So whenever we're lucky enough to live in a nation that we can share Jesus openly, make sure your relationship with Jesus is not a secret. Make sure your relationship with Jesus is forecasted to those around you, because that may be the only Jesus they see. Precious Jesus, I'm serious about you, but I don't always know what to say about my faith or who you are. Please give me the right words at the right time. I think that's a prayer we can pray every day. God, give me the right words at the right time, and to know when that right time is, because the time is not always right. Everyone have a great Monday, have a great week, and of course, go be the example.